Here we are on the Yamaha stand. I'm really stressing for time here now, so I'm sorry that this video is a lot more rushed than the last two, but I'm trying to get as much in as I can. So we're here at Yamaha with the R1M. Looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. They've had this out a little while now, and it still looks stunning in my eyes. There's very little very little to compete with it. The S1000 RR and the Panigale, I suppose, of the Japanese bikes, to me, is by far and away the best. They're all about 200 and something horsepower. Don't be looking up my arse now. 200 horsepower. This is the R1M, and it is in and around 24.5 grand. It's a lot of money if you're still under the, that Japanese bikes seem to be, or have to be, cheaper than their European equivalents. Well, that's gone out of the way a long time ago. The Blade SP, the Kawasaki ZX-10RR, they're all, I'll say no more about the Suzuki, but this is worth every penny in it. And they are still nailing it in the race series. So in MotoGP, okay, second this year in, thanks to Ducati, but Top Rack won it last year. British Superbikes, Bradley Ray, fantastic performance. And what else am I talking about? MotoGP, second again? Hold on a second, I'm getting a mind fart here. I'd have time to, I would press pause, go look it up and kind of say, oh yeah, and then come back and say, oh yeah, Yamaha came second in the MotoGP behind Ducati. Maybe they did, I don't know. I'm really spoofing this. More saliva. I'm really spoofing it, but they're still on the world stage. They can still cut it on the sports bikes. We have R3, the R7. R7 is a very interesting bike, again with that parallel twin, the same engine that's in the Tenere 700, and I rode the Tenere 700 earlier on this year, and it's a lovely engine. We'll talk about that when I'm talking about the adventure bikes. But everyone raves about it, all the reviews rave about the R7, that okay, it's only got 70 horsepower, it's not going to be enough to pull the skin of a rice pudding, but I don't know, on the twisty enough circuit, the twisty enough roads, that's more than, it certainly wasn't underpowered in the Tenere 700. I certainly wasn't hounding for more power. So it's a great engine. I'd love to see it in the R7. Other than that, you have all the, the MTs, they're big on the MTs. I know there's more bikes, they're retro bikes. There's the Yamaha Nikon, less said about that, the better. I know I'm missing out, but I'm running out of time. I'm sorry, this is the most rushed. This is probably the worst review of the NEC bike show you'll have seen yet on YouTube. I should give this shite up. Maybe I won't be back for 2023. Right, good luck now. Yamaha, bye-bye. Yamaha Tenere 700, anyone who's ridden one absolutely loves it. And I actually finally got to review one of these bikes early this year in Rhodes in Greece around March. So I'll post a link up to that video. I did about 240 kilometers on it in the space of 24 hours. And I am a superbike person. I love 200 horsepower sport bikes. I love them. But I have no qualms about admitting that the Tenere 700 is one of the greatest bikes I've ever ridden in my life. That's not a joke. If you watch the video reviewing it, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not that competent on off-road. I'm okay. I don't embarrass myself. I don't make an ass of myself. But it did what I had to do off-road. On-road though, it was like a supermoto. I could not well believe coming straight off-road, bish bash bosh, within a couple of kilometers, I'm on these twisty roads and roads, and it was an absolute hoot, an absolute blast. I love the Tenere. Now they have the World Raid, which is an extra couple of grand. From what I gather, it's just a higher spec suspension. I'm going to put the specs here because I did know what the specs. I'm going to put them here. I'll let you read them, the differences. Someone's walking past, that's great for me to be quiet, so you can read the difference between the World Raid and the Standard. You're finished now, you read it, make sense of it, cool. I'll talk crap, I've talked enough crap. Right, so the Tenere 700 and the Super Tenere. Is there another Yamaha? There's more adventure bikes down there, I'll run down there. Do they make the versatile Kawasaki? I'm losing track of my mind here. Right, Tenere 700, one of the best bikes in the world. If you're in the market for it, you've got to ride one. I love it. Good luck now. Of course, Yamaha have another entrant in the adventure bike market. The Tracers. So the Tracer 700 and the Tracer 900. Tracer 700s, they're starting off at around 9-10 grand, 8-9 grand. I'm milking it. I'm not even worried about, go ahead sir. I'm not even going to worry about people going across anymore. I just don't have the time. It is 690, making around 75 horsepower. I'm not too sure. Is this the same engine as the Tenere 700? It would make sense that it would be. God, I'm really good at doing my research in advance. Talk about professional. I can't even fucking read the bloody fucking information sheets beforehand. Anyway, Tracer 700 looks good. Starting off, stay there. That one's $8,000, which is the bog standard model. This one's 9.7. It's the GT, has a few more bells and whistles. Looks really, really nice. The 9s, Tracer 9s, they're about 100 horsepower. Hold on now. I lie, 120 horsepower. Listen, you don't get video reviews like this. You don't get show reviews like this who can just like wing it and blab it as best as I can. How many more people are hitting dislike now? So you've got the Tracer 7, a Tracer 9 and the Tracer 9 GT. Starting off at around 14 grand, and that one sitting at about 17, 18,000. That does seem to be going into some fairly tetchy kind of area there. There's a lot of competition in that area between multi-stradas and between, well, Ducatis and BMWs, premium bikes. They're good looking bikes. If you're crossing continents, I suppose, primarily on the road, hey, why not? Me personally, I'd get the Tenere 700 instead. Although that's not cheap, that world rate is about 11 grand as well. Jesus, these decisions. All right, Yamaha Tracer 7.9 GTs. I'm a professional.